Hey everyone, welcome to TSD Unboxing. So today we'll be doing a review on the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless Earbuds. And in this video, I'll be covering up the price, the build quality, the fit, the look, the features, the app with all the features in it, touch controls, battery life, and of course, the sound. Here I'll also be comparing them with some of my on-ear headphones which I have currently. These are the Beats CP and I have the Sony XP650s BTs. So also do note that this is my first ever review on YouTube, so don't expect any kind of professional editings or A rolls, B rolls, whatever you call them. I'm just gonna keep them nice and simple. So without wasting any time, let's get right into this video. So first of all, let's just talk about the price. In India, these things cost you for around like 35,000 rupees, which is pretty expensive for a pair of wireless earbuds. In US, these will cost you around $300. So that's a $50 difference comparing the prices from in India or US. So if you're living, I guess, in US, or if you have a relative living in US, tell them to get these for you if you think this is worth it after watching this video. So I'll be really nitpicky because these are, $300 pair of uh, wireless earbuds, so not anyone can afford them. So uh, yeah. Next up, let's just talk about the build quality. Well, right off the bat, these earbuds feel really premium in my opinion. So these are made of hard plastic, but these still feel super premium. And what really makes them super premium is are the actually metallic touchpads, which I'll cover uh, those in a bit. So yeah, in terms of build, I think these are pretty well built, and the case also really feels really premium, and that is mainly because of the fabric coating all over it, which I really admire. And it really makes these earbuds stand out a lot. But no matter how good this case is, there's a big downside to it, and that is that it attracts dirt particles all over. But the biggest downside to this case, and this is like really big, this is disappointing, and that is this hinge. And this hinge is made of plastic too. And plastic is not super durable compared to metal, so this is what happens after a few falls. So yeah, you just saw it. It's held by a magnet now, and this case is, I don't know what to do with this. But yeah, that's a kind of a disappointment. I was not hoping like that would happen. So hopefully Sennheiser improves the build quality for the second generation of these true wireless earbuds. Fingers crossed. So next up, let's talk about the looks. And of course, these earbuds look super premium in my opinion, as I just told you. And with these metallic touchpads, I think these are one of the most beautiful pair of wireless earbuds I've ever seen. Although some people like all black, but to me, I think these are pretty beautiful. And I like my earbuds to stand out a lot. So that's just my personal preference, but that not might be the same case for you. So keep that in mind before buying these earbuds. But anyways, although these feature only in one color, you're still gonna be pretty satisfied with them in terms of look. Next up, let's talk about the features that the Sennheisers are equipped with. And let's start with the charging cable, and that is the USB-C, which is good considering that this thing came in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. And also which was kind of a standard at that point of time. You get Qualcomm aptX and Qualcomm aptX low latency. So basically what this means is that while you're playing your videos or watching movies on Netflix, there won't be any lag. It's like the person is saying something, but the voice is coming much later than this person's lips, the movement of the lips. So that it this is the main feature of Qualcomm aptX low latency, and I'm pretty satisfied with what Sennheiser has done with that. Latency is not there, which is a good thing. And personally, I think these have done a pretty incredible job. Next up, these are IPX4 water resistant, which means that these are sweat resistant but not water resistant. So don't submerge them and don't do anything crazy, because these things are $300, and if 350 if you're living in India. So be careful with these earbuds for your daily exercise, gymming, and your sweat. It's gonna be okay. These earbuds are gonna work just fine, but don't submerge them underwater. Let's talk about the Bluetooth. So basically, this is connected with Bluetooth 5.0, which is good considering that this was launched way back in 2018. However, the connection isn't that stable, in my opinion. Of course, if you're like in the gym, you leave your phone somewhere and you move around, it's gonna be perfectly fine. However, at one point you're gonna feel that these earbuds start to disconnect and connect, and that is very much noticeable when your phone is in the other room and a wall comes in between. So overall, in terms of connectivity, Sennheiser could have done a much better job with that. And although these are Bluetooth 5.0, they don't perform as per my expectations. So keep that in mind before you buy these earbuds. The only thing these earbuds are missing is a wireless charging case, which personally I really don't care about, because I don't have any wireless charging pad lying around the house, and I'm pretty used to charging my electrical appliances with my charging cables. So that's not a deal breaker for me. However, it might be for you, so keep that in mind. Next up, I wanted to add something in the review, and that would be the call quality. So yeah, the call quality, for the call quality, I had mixed reactions. Like I could hear the other person crystal clear, and if we were in a quiet room, there wouldn't be any kind of problems. However, if you're in a noisy environment, the mics on the earbuds will pick up the background noise, and that will cause kind of a problem for the receiver. But for you on your end, the voice will be crystal clear, and you won't have any problem with that. But just make sure that whenever you're using these earbuds, you're in a quiet environment, because the other receiver won't be able to understand what you're saying because of all the environment noises. So that would be very much noticeable when you're sitting in a coffee shop, or maybe you're outside in a heavy traffic a prone area. Now let's talk about the fit. And this is one of those areas where it's subjective, and it depends on for what purpose are you buying these earbuds. Now, if you're for a casual listener, you don't walk around, maybe you just walk around a bit or doing your daily job, whatever you're doing. Um, these earbuds won't cause you any kind of troubles. Uh, the fit would be pretty fine, it will be pretty tight and snug. However, if you're planning to buy these for the gym, please take my advice. Don't buy these for the gym. If you want to, then you can buy them specifically for your uh, daily activities, except for gym. Now the problem with these is the way they've designed the earbuds. They don't stay in your ears for long while you're exercising, and I noticed that a lot with all the ear types sizes of earbuds that Sennheiser gave me with the earbuds. And I'm pretty disappointed with the fit. And that was one area if Sennheiser could have actually done an incredible job with, considering that these are IPX4 splash resistant. So it depends if, who knows, these might be the perfect fit for you. But for me, for the gym, I really don't use them. I tend to take them off when I'm doing heavy exercises. Next up, let's talk about the touch controls. And now this is one area where Sennheiser has killed it, in my opinion. They they're probably one of the best earbuds featuring touch controls, and uh, I don't know what magic they did with that, but it's super responsive. You can control, you can pause music, you can skip or go back to any kind of tracks, answer and in phone calls, and these earbuds, and you can even summon your assistant, Google or Siri. And I think Sennheiser has knocked it out of the park in terms of touch controls. These are super responsive in my opinion. Bang on. And now let's get into the app, and this is where things start to get very interesting. So first of all, you have transparent mode, which actually acts like your ambient mode, but it is this is one another feature just like the touch controls, which is amazing. Sennheiser has killed it again with the transparent mode. And now what it actually does is basically you double tap on your right earbud and it activates transparent mode, aka ambient mode. And what it does is lets the sound through the earbuds. The mics pick up the sound, all the background noise, and go through your ear canal, and you can easily hear it. But the thing that really differentiates this type of ambient mode from others is that it's super clear. It does not sound robotic or odd. It does not feel like it's kind of fake. It was amplified. No, nothing like that. It just feels super natural. Okay, not that supernatural. Just it feels super. It's really natural. That is a really good thing, and I'm pretty impressed with it. So you would be really satisfied in terms of ambient mode. Next up, let's talk about the EQ. EQ is good. It's decent. It's good for the beginners though, who really don't know anything about EQ. It's just all they know is that they want bass, cool. Or they want treble, cool, perfect. But for others, it might kind of look like a EQ which is too simple. It worked for me though. So you can adjust bass, you can adjust treble, high tones, low tones, which is pretty helpful. So overall, in terms of, I don't have a lot to say for EQ because I just keep it at one setting, and that is pretty much it. It does the job for me, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But next up, let's talk about battery life. And according to me, this feels like the biggest letdown for the Sennheiser ear Momentum True Wireless earbuds. You get 4 hours with the earbuds, but only additional 8 hours with the case. And considering the size of the case, it is like way, way below average. And even the competitors that are way cheaper, like way cheaper, I'm talking about $100 or less, that they literally crush Sennheiser in terms of battery life. Sennheiser has literally like didn't even care about battery life. They're like, okay, we got this, we got that. Battery life, who cares about that? Everybody cares. Guess what? And it's pretty horrible. What makes this even horrible is the battery drain. Sennheiser released updates, 3 or 4 updates for battery drain, and it is still prevailing. It is still noticeable. Sennheiser, what are you doing? Send me an update for the battery drain issue. It's like you charge your earbuds in the morning, uh, say Monday, and by the end of maybe your job at Wednesday, you come home and you check on your earbuds, which you haven't used for the past 3 days. They're dead. They're literally at zero, which is horrible. And guess what? It's still zero. I charged these like 2 days back, 2 3 days back. That is super horrible. Like, this is the biggest downfall, or I should say the biggest drawback of these earbuds. But uh, if you're one of those people who don't really use earbuds like a lot, then you might find the battery life to be decent. But now, let's talk about the main thing. The main thing that actually matters. Like, why you buying these earbuds? Why you spending $300? And that is the sound. And guys, let me tell you this. For These are probably the best pair of sounding wireless earbuds specifically for music. Literally any genre, anything you listen to, it's gonna be it's gonna be like a dream on Sennheiser's. Sennheiser did it nice and slowly and knocked it right out of the park. Many companies focus on being one of the first ones to develop the wireless earbuds, whereas Sennheiser focused on being one of the best sounding pair of wireless earbuds on the market. And I feel that they had actually done that. They did it, man. With the sound, like the mids are super clean. They're super pronounced. I would say the highs were kind of harsh at the beginning, but that was because the EQ was set at default. So the moment I shifted it to the bassier side, those highs were perfect. And the lows, speaking of lows, the bass, lovely. I love bass. Okay, and the most important thing for me in for any kind of pair of wireless headset is bass, and these it shocked me. Okay, now I'll take my EPs for example, my Beats CP or my Sony's, which are right now there, they're kind of damaged. These produce bass, which is okay. You can feel the rumble, but it's it's a it's muddy. It's not clean. It literally kind of messes with your mids and highs. Whereas Sennheisers, these earbuds actually make sure that you hear the music the way the artists want to. That literally put Beats' ideology to shame. Sorry to say, Beat fans, whatever. This the sound on Sennheiser literally blew away the Beats. But of course, granted, these are $300. Those are $160. However, this the sound is just crazy. It kills the Sony's, the XB650s. Hell, even the other earbuds. Now I'm gonna leave the other earbuds comparison to the big YouTubers because I don't have that kind of budget. I cannot review all the earbuds, but um, considering the size of the drivers, these are 7 millimeter dynamic drivers, which kill 40 millimeter dynamic drivers on Sony's, on Beats, on other headphones that I listen to. Even the Bang& Olufsen H7 Play. I think that was the sound. That was the name. I forgot. But yeah, uh, these are incredible in terms of sound. There will be no distortion and high levels of volume. I listen to these around 75%, which is pretty respectable. But the output you get, the joy of listening to music, you can't get it with any other earbuds. In at least in my opinion. If you're literally looking for earbuds specifically for listening to music, look no further. Get the Sennheiser Momentums. You will not be disappointed at all. And I was like surprised the moment I opened these. I put them in my ears, played the music. I was sold. I was like, yeah, these are the ones. I had to go with them. So, I mean, these these really nailed it, and that is why you're spending $300. You want sound, and that is what the main purpose of these earbuds was. Uh, Now, after all this, well, if I had to rate these, I would give them a solid 8.5 out of 10. Now, the reason I'm giving them a kind of a low rating is because they literally failed in terms of ergonomics, battery life, the Bluetooth connectivity, and software. Yeah, they actually took a hit, big hit, and those are the three areas where Sennheiser could have improved on, and that would have easily justified this price tag. Now, although these are the best pair of sounding earbuds according to me, or maybe other YouTubers, it's kind of hard to justify the price tag of $300. But if you have the budget and if you're looking for earbuds specifically for sound, look no further. Get the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless earbuds. So that's pretty much it with the review. I hope you liked it, and I'll be posting more reviews and thoughts on different tech products because tech is life, man. Tech is life. So, uh, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, TSD underscore unboxing on Instagram, and TSD unboxing on Twitter. I'll leave the links in the description. You can follow them if you want to, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe down because yeah, I just got 3 subscribers right now. Hopefully, my goal is 50 subscribers currently. So I'll see you soon. And also, if you like crafts, follow my other channel, and that is Homemade Crafts. I'll leave the link that in the description for that too. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.